This episode of Two Brothers in a Van is brought to you by the amount of time to say thank you to a server at the restaurant. It's just not needed.
This is also brought to you by Unhealthy Dogs. Here at Unhealthy Dogs, we sell you unhealthy dogs, and it costs a whole lot of money for you and your loved ones. But they're dogs, so... This is also brought to you by
Ryan and Rodrigo's Roses. Where this is a segment starting now, actually, where we had to like introduce it before the show actually started. So we're calling our friend Anchovie today to make sure that he's just our first contestant. He contacted us a couple days ago, and he
contacted us talking about how he thinks that Hunter might be cheating on him.
Yeah,
and so we are doing our service as awesome human beings.
It's just human beings. This is what human beings are supposed to do: is call people out.
We're gonna call them out on radio. We're gonna
put ourselves in other people's shit.
That's what we do as radio hosts.
Right? That's what we are supposed to do.
So we're gonna call him right now. We're gonna get the down low, and then we're going to call Hunter. All right, let's see if he answers. Anchovie?
Hello? Hello?
Anchovie!
Hey, Anchovie.
Hi! Oh my gosh, how are you doing?
Yeah, good. I think.
You think... Okay, but what did you think? You thought maybe Hunter was cheating on you, or...
Yeah, he's just been super sketchy lately.
Yeah.
But it's like...
Do you know what he's been doing? What's he been doing? Coming home late?
Yeah, but he's like, it's not like he come home late, because he can come home late with, whatever.
Uh-huh.
Distance.
It's the distance. Yeah, he doesn't want to, like, talk to me as much, or... He's just like...
And he smells like dog dick.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Really?
Real bad.
That's what you were telling me. Oh
Does
my
he get
gosh.
directly in the shower when he gets home?
There was one time he jumped right in the bed smelling like it.
He
didn't even care.
He just throws his nightie on and just fucking... He's just so smelly.
Just Bruce Almighty.
Okay, so then this is what we're gonna do. We're going to call Hunter, and we're going to pretend that we are a new rose shop off the corner of Main and 2nd, and we're going to see if he sends his free roses to you or to maybe this mistress that you're thinking that might be of dog descent.
Yeah.
I think that sounds goddamn good. All right, let's give Mr. Man a call.
Wait, hold on. Do we have your consent to put you and his name and all of your shit on the air?
Si, senor.
All right, we're gonna call him up right now. It's got a really long number.
Yep.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, hello. This is Angela, not fake name. Who's this?
Hi, Angela. This is Hunter.
Oh, hi, Hunter. You sound really sexy.
Oh, thanks, sweetheart.
So, anyways, we just opened up a new rose shop off of Main and 2nd, and we're just trying to, get our name out there and stuff. And so, we are wanting to give you a free 2017 roses. And so all you have to do is tell us who you want to send them to, and then we will send them to them.
That sounds fantastic.
Yeah, so
Valentine's Day is coming up.
Exactly. That's a good point.
So I would actually really like to send them to this girl that I've been with. Her name is Molly. She's my dog.
Oh, wait, what's up? She's... Okay.
Hunter, this is actually Rodrigo from Two Brothers in a Van. We're all here right now, and
I can't believe you, Hunter.
We got you, you dirty ski.
Your dog? It's a dog. I mean, dogs are cool, but
babe, listen, I'm sorry.
I know you've been doing this to me, Hunter. You come home smelling like dog dick and all kinds of stuff. Like, it's just
Amber hair all over your white nightie.
Look, I was planning on trying to make this a known thing.
You wanted to
be shared.
You wanted to make it like a
between us, all three of us.
An open relationship?
Oh.
An open relationship between us three. But
he's slipping you a
this
Mickey.
isn't how I wanted you to find out.
sounds like he's trying to get me to go back to him.
What do you think, Anchovie?
What do you think, Anchovie? Will you take him back? Will you take both of them back?
Will you take both of them back?
The dog and Hunter?
Dirty nightie and all.
As long as it's only Molly, right?
Yeah,
It's only Molly, I promise.
You both
Maya
only
could
fuck
always be
Molly.
jealous. It's fine. All right, I'll take you back, Hunter.
Oh my gosh, this is...
This is such a happy ending on Ryan and Rodrigo's Roses.
Oh, thank the Lord.
Thanks for coming
My
on.
relationship.
All right, we expect a video from the three of you. That's 18 and above.
And we're glad that we could fix your relationship with our prying.
Oh, thank you guys very much.
On a public platform. Okay, goodbye.
Saints us we are. Bye,
Okay,
sweetheart.
bye.
Hello and welcome to
Two Brothers in a Van. I'm your host, Rodrigo.
and I'm Bros. You know me.
We're not brothers.
We're not in a van.
We're actually here today with a very special someone who you might have just heard on our new segment that is just raving in the media and in the waves of the world.
Yeah.
He just got into a three-way relationship with a dog and a photographer.
Awfully contemporary of you. Awfully contemporary.
His name is Anchovie. Welcome to the show.
I only did it so I can get more followers.
You know what? That's okay.
That's okay.
That's okay now.
Wow. Well, oh my gosh. Thank you for coming on the show. I know we just, got involved in your guys' relationship and made it very awkward, but that you're still willing to be on the show today is wonderful.
Yeah, I had nothing else to do.
I mean, we're saints.
Right.
That's all I can say. That is all I can say. It's only, people on the radio.
Right.
These are the people taking steps on the radio.
Exactly.
You know?
I think that we're doing a service.
I think we're doing a service too.
Bros, okay. I noticed
Watch out,
actually
you guys might get sued one day.
maybe. Bros, I noticed that your head was decapitated.
Yeah.
That's an odd fashion.
Yeah, you're seeing all these people in LA. You've been to LA. There's people walking around, in like really long shirts,
Right.
That like go to like dresses, but it's just a t-shirt. But someone forgot to clip the material. That could be a onesie for like a sedan baby.
What?
Yeah, that could be. So, anyways.
That's the
Yeah, and there's people like walking around with like they got leggings on, but it's skin colored, and then on the front it's like jeans, but they're also chaps, and they're just flopping around. What? Have you seen this? Yeah. It's crazy. So I thought I'd do one more. I got decapitated, and I sent it to Sedan to help.
It probably will help.
I think it'll help.
The cars?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I don't know. I
help.
could use them.
It's for help.
Well, I think you look awesome.
Thank you.
You look just magnificent. Okay, Anchovie, I hear a lot of really interesting things about you. I mean, we all know you're famous.
Yeah, we know you're famous. Well, do you know who he is? Tell me who he is.
Anchovie?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Have you not heard? He can fly over grass.
He can fly over grass.
Only.
Which is ridiculous.
Right, really cool.
So crazy.
What else? What else is he
well
known for?
Well, he's an aeon old being. Yeah, he was the one. So what? See, okay, so Thomas Edison.
Okay.
He was like, you know what? I need to do something with my life because he was just smoking opium.
Yeah.
You know, getting too drunk, friends with all these other colonial folks.
Right.
I had to follow his footsteps to do everything.
So
Right.
he summoned a being in the swamps of Louisiana.
Louisiana.
Yeah, and
Okay.
what he summoned was Anchovie, a mystical being, aeons old. Yeah. And so what Anchovie did for Thomas Edison was gave him the power of electricity.
What?
Yeah, and then Anchovie got his powers and he went into the earth and attached Thomas Edison to the streams of magnetism and electricity throughout the earth.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's how we got electricity. And he's still down there sometimes.
No, yeah. See, these are the things that you've become famous for.
Photographs.
And you were the first one to travel to Mars and colonize it.
Colonize it.
This is
Colonize it.
This is when you colonize with your colon.
Yeah, we sent the message back to NASA that we had Matt Damon.
So you have Matt Damon.
Yeah, well, we had him. They came back for him.
They came
Sadly.
back for him? Man, you had him.
We had him.
You had him in your grasp.
You're gonna make New Hollywood. Call it Mollywood.
So the reason why you might be hearing folks at home listening and reading to the podcast, why you might be listening to birds and people park type sounds is because we are visiting Anchovie on Mars right now, and we're at a very nice park called Fart Park, and so these are the new Mars people that have
New
colonized.
Mars people. They came out of the earth. Yeah, it's crazy. And they were like, we're ready. And they were like, fucking great. So yeah, Mars sounds, birds, grass,
Mars stuff.
Mars stuff.
Only Mars stuff.
Okay, so tell us about it. What's up on Mars, dude? Like, I've never been here before, to be honest.
Well,
And the flight over here was like a second long, and I was like, come on, like, we can't make technology faster than a second. Give me a break.
I had like no time to drink all 15 cognacs.
well, it's old age technology. We couldn't upgrade instantly.
Right. So tell us, what do you and Hunter and Molly are living beautifully up here, from what I know.
Yeah, tell us about it.
Yeah, it's in a really small shack.
But you colonized this place. Shouldn't you be the king?
Yeah, I'm the king.
Oh, but
He's a humble king.
But
That's nice of you.
yeah, what we're really trying to do is we're trying to get other. I don't know how to explain it. They're just little tiny humans that pop up out of the ground, but
You're trying to grow some humans.
yeah, that's what it's originally. But people would be like, growing humans?
Right.
You monster.
Are they for dinners?
No,
For a
it's just
ragu?
it's like for little people stuff, like where you can't get your fingers in, you'd summon this like small person and be like, yo dude, get in there real quick. I need you to grab something. Now hopefully he can grab it.
So like when you're trying to like get to the bottom of the toothpaste and you fucking know there's something in there. And you think about maybe cutting it open with scissors, but you don't want to ruin the scissors.
right, you get toothpaste all over them.
Can't use them anymore.
You're supposed to use that toothpaste that you get on your scissors on your toothbrush.
Yeah. And you've been cutting raw meat with that shit, and that's how you get sick. So you just send that guy in there with like a little, you understand, like
Yeah, those sounds.
suck tube,
Oh yeah.
reverse
He
vacuum.
kind of would vacuum it into one corner so you can just
Right.
all over your toothbrush. All over your toothbrush.
All over your toothbrush.
That's what it's about.
Okay, awesome. Well, hey man, thanks for coming. I'm really glad that you're here and you're queer and so I think
We're here, we're awoken, and we're outspoken.
that's one of Anchovie's very, very famous phrases.
Also, I'm sorry that I'm coughing up a storm. I'm allergic to Mars.
And his head's cut off.
Yeah,
so.
my head's cut off, so it's, I'm kind of getting used to this new body of mine.
He's actually in Sedan.
Yeah.
I'm seeing Sedan right now,
Look,
which is frustrating. Really frustrating.
Yeah. So okay. So we're gonna start with a new segment called. We're gonna just go ahead and get in on the segment. Okay. Are we okay with that?
Let's get in on the segment. Man.
All right. I'm gonna start it.
Let's start a segment.
Okay. This segment is something that we've done in the past called the unspoken conspiracy theories. That just people don't talk about, you know? I feel like we need to start the conversation.
I think we need to implement this into the social conversation.
So okay, first off, I know this is kind of under the table.
Yeah, political climate's not gonna like this. It's not gonna like it, man.
But
some shit.
Are you ready?
I'm ready, man.
Okay, have you ever noticed how small the wheels on cars are? How are they holding up those cars?
You know what?
You know what I'm talking about?
I know exactly what.
Okay.
One day back in high
Preach.
school.
Yeah.
Hunter's getting into trucks for like the first time.
So
He's like,
sexy.
yeah, I want a truck so bad. I
Wait,
don't
is he
this
like
Honda."
stepping into trucks, or he's getting like?
He's like about
into
to
them?
get one. He's about to get one.
He's getting one.
And so
He's
all we're
getting
doing,
it.
all we're doing is looking at trucks on the way to school and on the way home. You know, and he goes, and I was like, oh, I like that one. And he goes, no, that one has small wheels. It was a Ford Ranger stock.
You think Hunter knows something about this?
And like, and I was like, what? And like the mirror just shattered.
Dude.
And then everywhere I go now, that's
And
all
then
I
you
see.
think about it. And if those cars are so big, then how could 4 measly little wheels hold them up? Tell us, bros.
I don't fucking know, man. But you know what I did? So when we killed Dimitri last time,
Right.
So
Topical.
So I went through all of his stuff. So
You did?
Yeah. You know,
Wait, without his consent?
well, he's dead.
Oh, yeah, that's
I
right.
didn't know what else to do. So I went through all his stuff. I found like 16 joints. Found all of the heroin he was giving me. It's fucking good. I found like a whole set of like bouncy balls.
Yeah.
That you can't buy anymore. Like 16 of those like slap hands that are like gooey. All different colors. It was great. 16 like no, it was like so it was 14 empty canisters of Hubba Bubba.
Empty.
Yeah, and then in one it was half full, but then the rest was all LSD. Yeah. So this is giving us a clue.
Well, yeah, we're slowly starting to figure out who Dimitri was behind the scenes. If you don't know who Dimitri is, Anchovie, this is our producer. He looks up stuff for us during the podcast.
Yeah, I heard it.
Kind of produces stuff.
I heard from.
He is the worst, and I'm glad he's dead.
We donated his body to science, but you know what? You know why we did that? So upon my research, just snooping through his shit, going through all his stuff. So I found 6 notebooks, and 5 of them were completely empty, except for one that said something like, I fucking hate roads, and then like a colon, and then reasons why, which we won't get into.
Maybe on another cast.
So then the other one full notebook was just a list of conspiracies that were all question marks. Like he was just trying to figure out the world. But I saw past that veil, you know. These were conspiracy theories through and through.
Yeah.
Why are wheels so small? So under that one was a bunch of math.
Right.
At least I think it was math. There were numbers. There were lines too. Straight lines.
Straight lines.
Yeah.
Straight lines.
This is a new segment where Anchovie sings a couple words that Brode says sometimes.
So, anyways.
Sorry, I farted. That was me farting.
The only way that the wheels could be so small is animal magnetism.
And we'll leave it at that. Next one.
Magnetism.
So, okay, next one. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is topical. Have you ever thought about how we say hanging up on someone when we obviously hang down?
Pulling them down.
We're hanging the phone down.
Spatial indifference.
Something is fishy here.
in language. We're pulling them down, but we want to pretend like we're pulling them up.
What do you think,
hang up.
Anchovie?
That's like when someone calls you and they say,
Yeah.
and they say pick up the phone, but you really don't really pick
You
up
don't
the phone.
pick up anything.
You just
drive in your car.
press a button.
Exactly. And then, okay, if say you did hypothetically pick it up, how would you hang it up? You would have to put it back down.
And also, weren't they always wall phones first? It would be pulling off the phone.
Exactly. What was that in the 1200s?
Yeah, like shink, 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 shink. And then you get the one that goes by your mouth, and then one on your ear. And you go, hello, 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 hello.
But I have to speak a little bit Morris to know what's going on.
Right.
Because you're calling the apothecary to get more of those drugs. Yeah, cocaine's legal.
He just bit his lip at me.
Great times.
You got a suit on, though, so it's okay. No one thinks anything different of if you got a suit on.
I don't know. I just think that there is something going on, and it has to do with the government. I know it does. The phone things, it's too
Fishy.
much.
They plant it in our minds.
They're hypnotizing us.
Yeah,
They're
it's all
hypnotizing
wordplay.
us.
It's
like-
all... Amen, brother.
Amen.
All wordplay. That's all it is.
It's all wordplay. Someone TM that to me. Oh, he's dead.
Don't worry. We donated his body to science. That doesn't mean, like, they use him for help.
What did they use them?
They're trying to put him back together.
Oh,
Yeah, I sent him to the same place that got Walt Disney.
I'm sensing a little bit of Darth Vader plot development in this one.
No,
Oh.
he is not honorable in any sense, Dimitri. He is absolutely, there was no, like, any kind of martyrism at all. No, throughout his whole life, he's not going to do one good thing for anybody.
There was no Jedi Council.
No.
He's got no Jedi Council. He was never once pure. He's always looked awful.
He's always killed the kids with sabers.
Yeah, he's always done that.
Was that execute? What was it? Order
What?
69. Execute Order 69. Give me some. Wiggity, wiggity,
Is that what it
wiggity,
actually
wiggity,
is?
wiggity. I don't think so.
Oh, that's terrible.
Okay,
Do that to those
next
kids.
one. Okay, ready?
Okay,
Next one. Okay, what about this?
Okay.
Tell me about this.
Okay.
What about the kids?
You know what?
Oh.
No, sorry, keep going.
You can't do that, bros.
I'll
No,
end
you got
it.
a thought.
No, just keep going.
Say your
We
thought.
gotta keep the
THOT.
flow. We gotta.
Give me the thought, bros.
This is a pretty good conspiracy. Okay, so you get canker sores
Right.
all throughout your little boyhood,
Ew.
and then that ends. Yeah,
Why did you say little boy?
because they're in a hood. You know, because hoods are like, you're more sensitive to the act of putting on a hood. The first time you do it, there was a first time you did that. Isn't that something? Okay, so anyway, so you get canker sores all throughout, and then it stops, and then you get one when you're 24.
I must be immune to those canker sores. 'Cause I don't think I ever had one.
No,
No.
I used to get them.
dude, canker sores every day for me, bro.
It comes with the floating over grass power. It's really lame.
So you could float over grass.
Yeah.
How high can you float over
No,
grass?
just like barely.
Oh, barely.
Like a rock gets in the way, I have to go around the rock.
How big is the rock?
How big is the rock?
Maybe like 6 inches.
That's too much.
I just
You
float
just
over
gotta-
enough to not get wet in the morning from the dew.
That's very helpful, actually. I mean, if you really
I think that
If you
all
have
of
to go to the
America
grass.
could use a dewless morning.
wait, but is there any grass on Mars?
Yeah, we colonized it.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You brought it.
No.
Oh,
It started
It was
with Matt
there.
Damon. He was trying to do it. But I was like, Matt Damon, you're doing this all wrong. This is how you do it. And then boom, there's grass.
Matt Damon's, he's a crazy guy.
He is a crazy guy. Cool kid. Cool kid.
He's a cool kid. I like him.
Demeaning him. yeah, bud, you go ahead and try that.
Hello,
He's
buddy.
given everything such a good try.
That Matt Damon.
He just didn't know what he was doing. They just throw anyone on those things, huh?
Those things, yeah, they just throw them all. They're just like, oh, Matt Damon. What's your name? Matt Damon. Oh, that's nice. And they put him in things.
Dude, Matt Damon, I swear,
We have the same haircut right now.
decapitated.
Decapitated.
Is that the photo you gave the hairstylist?
Yeah, it's a picture of Matt Damon.
Mother Teresa was her name, right?
Teresa.
Mother Teresa.
Okay, so we're gonna go to the next one. So
It was a conspiracy, though.
Matt
I got
Damon.
a quick one.
No,
Oh,
these new
what it-
canker sores.
Oh,
Or
wait,
this new one.
Let me see it.
No.
Oh,
he's
I'm shy.
he's sensitive.
I'm sensitive. Okay?
Okay, I'm sorry. Moving on. So you said you have a conspiracy.
Okay, it's not really a conspiracy, but
Okay.
it's kind of like a shower thought, like with the phone thing.
Okay.
Like you were
A
saying.
shower thought or
Yeah.
a shower thought?
So, if you won a year supply of calendars,
Uh-huh.
would you only get one calendar?
I think so.
That's what like a year supply. You only need one for a whole year, right?
Dude, I don't fucking know.
Unless... No, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Something's fishy.
So
in
does that mean you only
in
win
the
one
land
calendar?
Of Denmark or what is it?
Said, hey, you want a calendar? No. Hey, you want a year supplies of calendar?
But you know what? Because the only thing people do with calendars... Okay, so we're thinking of wall calendars, right? So
Right.
we gotta work this down. So there's
Okay.
a lot of different kinds of calendars.
Break it down, bro.
Right. So what we're talking about is a wall calendar. Yeah, where you get a little tack, and you never have enough.
Uh-huh.
You know, there's one.
Amen, brother.
But you gotta take it out of the poster you got, but it's okay because it's been on there, so it stays.
Right.
So you use it for your new calendar.
Yeah.
There goes our first helicopter.
Oh, wow. This is historic. Where's it going?
I don't know. I don't have everything under my
You
sleeves.
don't have it in your calendar.
Not that one from the year.
So the only thing that people really do with calendars, right,
Uh-huh.
is consciously decide that they don't need that calendar. Who
All year.
uses a calendar? Who really needs one?
Yeah, amen.
That's what I want to know.
Dude, amen, bro.
So,
Sorry, that was a fart too. I just farted.
no, it's a man throwing away a bottle
It was a man
in a
coming out.
trash
It
can.
was one of those little people coming out of his butt.
Throwing away a can into the trash can.
We put the little people on trash duty, and it's
They look-
hard for them.
They're like me seeks. They have like they need one task and they have to complete it, and then they're satisfied for the rest of their
Yeah.
lives.
Did you? So are you getting into any like legal problems with Rick and Morty or? Because that sounds very similar to their...
Are you having legal problems with them?
Well, they're not blue. They're green.
Oh, okay. So
Oh.
you're good.
It's like
They're all-
Under Pressure. That song. How he got sued for that.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
No. Wait. The other one. MC Hammer. Is that the one?
What?
MC Hammer sung Under Pressure.
Okay. Then there was a version with an extra beat to it, and he sued or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and like he
No, I thought
didn't
it
win.
was MC Hammer and 50 Cent. Is that who
No, it wasn't 50 Cent. It was like he
Creed.
used a beat from like a
Creed.
Queen song, I thought.
Oh, really?
That's fucking
Yeah.
weird. Why'd you do
Dude,
that?
conspiracies all day. Okay, we'll finish this off with the last conspiracy. What do you think about kids that are selling candy in parking lots for their quote-unquote soccer team? I mean, am I right?
Yeah.
What is that for?
Soccer season's
What are
not
they
in
buying?
right now, so it's definitely not for soccer.
What are they fucking buying, man?
What are they graphing?
What are they graphing?
Comic books.
Just comic
They gotta
books?
keep up with The Walking
You say
Dead.
it's for soccer
They gotta
or
be
that we are
ahead of the
in
TV
soccer?
show.
That's true.
They gotta be ahead.
And who's giving them the candy?
Exactly. Okay, I don't understand the profit.
The government.
I predict
It is the government, dude.
heists.
What?
Soccer teams are going across America and heisting all the candy. Let's not stop
So
and
that was
not
the
talk
money
about
for?
Girl Scouts, what they're doing.
Oh, they can have my whole check if they just give me enough boxes.
Do you know what I saw today? These little conniving little girls,
Uh
they
They
were
even come to
outside
Mars.
huh. They do?
Yeah.
just down Main Mars Street. They were right outside of a dispensary.
Really?
That is not fair.
I think that's genius.
That is chemical intent.
They're up to something.
They are up to something. Okay.
Tell me a conclusion.
No, this
Give me
concludes this.
conclude.
I haven't. I had
In
a thought,
conclusion. Yeah.
and then I lost the thought.
Oh, you should have just said it.
I got it. It was just on the soccer thing. What are they spending all their money on? How much does a soccer ball cost?
The
I
heist.
asked you first.
They gotta pay for the heist.
They gotta pay for the heist to steal all the money, and then they go back because they put it all on credit.
And then they give that to the government?
Yeah.
Well, it's the middleman between the government, the mobsters.
Oh.
But they actually work for the government. Like they get paid by our taxes.
Selling mama bars.
I see. Mama parts. Okay, beautiful. Okay, awesome. Perfect. Okay, so then I think that we should move on to our next segment. This is a game that we like to play. It's called Is it consensual? This is very, very topical, and there's no problems at all with this.
Just rub it on the tincture.
No, what?
Topical.
Oh, topical cream?
Yeah, it's like a topical cream. Just rub that shit in.
So this is a game
find out.
where we see, you guys
burns,
tell
it's
me
working.
if you think this is consensual or not.
Consensual.
Exactly, that's the jingle. Okay, ready? Mm-hmm. Okay, what if someone with a foot fetish works as a
Reebok.
What?
A Reebok.
Well, yeah, there we go.
They're sticking their dicks in them shoes.
At Foot Locker.
Wash and then put it on and get real cold.
You think it's warmer? Like that's probably the first thing they feel is like cold, warm. It's like been in, and then like you think it smells like retail after. To go home and wash off the retail.
This is what we do on
Sorry.
this podcast. We talk about very interesting things like shoe sex.
Mm-hmm.
It's a thing.
So you guys think it's consensual to work at Foot Locker if you have a foot fetish?
As long as no one knows about it.
Who's consenting?
Exactly. On to
Is
the
it
next.
everybody? Rapes and receipts?
The fact that someone should know about that
Is that what that is?
is weird.
So while he's working there,
Sign on the dotted line.
you have potential fear and loathing throughout Foot Locker.
See, this is why I don't go to Foot Locker.
Every time he sells you some shoes, you get a receipt. And he has looked you up and down, but just stops there. Up, down.
Doesn't go
Stops
back
there.
up.
He picked you out shoes.
Please, you're triggering me right now.
But
Sorry.
specific shoes. Not the ones you came for.
How many crumpled receipts are lying in Toyota Corollas that are the evidence of this travesty?
There's so much truth being spoken on this podcast.
How many?
right now.
Between what dates and times is this man doing this?
Whenever he started at Foot Locker.
We need to stop this.
Okay, next one.
So should he not work at Foot Locker?
These are the questions.
I think we all need to turn in a well-constructed letter
Of consent?
of consent to every Foot Locker.
So if you have a foot fetish,
And if your name is not on the list, then you can't go in. That way we will protect all of these victims and at the same time
but the victims never knew.
facilitate sexual thrill throughout all the Foot Lockers.
Okay, moving on. Okay, what about this?
Yeah.
What if you unknowingly shake someone's hand that has a hand fetish? We're talking limbs here.
It's outside. Okay, I've got a Anchovie everything to say. My non-head is acting up.
So, okay, what if you shook hands with someone?
Yeah, what if
And
would
they
you
liked
feel
it, and
violated?
you could tell.
All right, if they were like, "Oh yeah," as they shook my hand, they'd be a little weird. And
So
like,
if there's
"Whoa, bro, what's
communication
wrong with
involved."
you? It's Mars, not
so
Earth.
then, is it every time we shake someone's hand we need to get a letter or give a letter?
No.
What do you think?
What do you think?
You know what I think?
Tell me.
Do you want to know?
Don't hold back.
They
I have to
shouldn't-
wait for a minute.
They should start a new
Okay,
thing.
so what I think people. So what if Anchovie? So what if he takes the memory home, puts it in his doily when he gets home? What if he does it? His handkerchief
He's
that he got from Victoria's Secret.
shaking his hands with his
What if he puts
fingers
his?
touching.
What if he puts that memory in a quadruple load into his doiled handkerchief?
I think.
Wouldn't you want to know?
Would I want to know? No, I would never.
You
want to
wouldn't
know. No. If I knew, then I would be like, whoa. We need to come up with something else besides shaking hands, like some ET phone home shit. Hi, how you doing?
fingers touching.
Yeah, fingers touching.
I like it. I think that's a great solution. Okay, next one. Okay, what about this? Does smelling someone else's fart and enjoying it too much, is that non-consensual for the person that farted.
Are they enjoying it as in like that was freaking hilarious?
No, not at all. Okay, just imagine this. You're sitting right here and you lay a big one down.
It's pelvic.
Don't move your eyebrows at him like that.
Reverse and weaken.
He's in a menage a trois with a dog and Hunter.
I don't know. I'm kind of falling for Rhodes' new haircut.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
You got a thing for sedans?
We better send someone some roses. Do you think he's expecting the roses?
He's still expecting them. Oh, okay, so imagine, I just lay a fat one, bro. Just like a fat toot. And then, no, you do, sorry. You lay a fat toot. And then, I'm just a stranger, we're on a park bench. Maybe this is New York, maybe this is Mars, New York. We're on a park bench. And then I just start smelling fart. Like no one's business. And I don't even ask if I can. Dwell on it. Think about it. Let's give this a second.
You and your excretive jokes.
It'd be hard to tell because you have to breathe unless we have everyone stop breathing from their
Amen,
nose
brother.
You do have to breathe.
with their, and then all they have to do is inhale and exhale with their mouth. Can't use your nose anymore. Nope. Solved problem.
Wait, no, wait. Oh.
Nope.
So you
Problem solved.
We should just give out nose plugs to
Everyone.
in airports.
No.
At
They are
bus
not
stops,
only
street
just
corners.
nose plugs. They have like a barcode inside, so they can tell if you're not wearing your nose plug.
This is the only way to keep people safe.
Only one barcode.
the only way.
Only
the only
barcodes.
way. I don't think you understand the gravity.
We have to
these
save
people.
everyone.
So so far it's consent at every Foot Locker.
Yeah.
ET phone home type handshakes.
Yeah.
And was
Barcode nose
Barcode
plug.
nose.
Barcode nose. Consensual.
Last one.
Polite.
Okay. This one is
I think we're talking about manners.
You're right. No, you're right. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
So okay, this one
Save the planet.
save the planet.
Like, do you think we would have gotten
With a floppy
here
disk.
to Mars without consent?
I don't think so.
Do you think that all of these people,
On Mars?
yeah,
Uh-huh.
do you think that they didn't consent to us coming and just totally rearranging their lives? No. They did.
Okay, last
They did.
one.
I was there.
Okay, this one has got me tripping right now.
Yeah.
Staring at a naked statue.
No.
Is that consent on a time, like take time out of the equation?
Taking it out.
And you're enjoying this naked statue of this person. What is that?
I think
Is that consensual?
Greece needs to order a lot of loincloths.
And just put them all over the statues.
Put them all over the statues, or we
Dress
gotta
them
get
up
rid
like
of Greece.
mannequins.
You gotta get rid of Greece.
See what I'm.
Most
what-
of Europe, really.
Wait, why Greece? What?
Because that's where all of the statues are.
thought you meant.
And we'll do it the right way. We'll dig a giant hole underground and it just sinks 50 feet. And then they're like, oh no, our whole home is buried. Let's put some dirt on top of it and start over.
I thought you guys were talking about Greece, like what you cook with.
Like it with an A. Yeah.
No, okay. Imagine. Okay. Now think about
Greece.
this.
I thought you were talking about geese.
Think about this. Did the people who said, okay, carve me naked, did they know that every person in 2057 would be staring at their naked body? Did they consent to that?
Well, let's talk about David, the statue of David.
Okay.
There's no short lyrical poem or epic lyrical poem, whatever, however long it is, that, showcases
Right.
David giving consent about being, eternalized forever and concretizing, myth and legend throughout time for the sake of culture.
Amen.
He didn't say yes.
He said no.
He got raped with each chisel. It's an act.
and then all the guys after.
Do you How do you think he felt going to sleep after he chiseled that little tip?
He was like,
Proud.
you
Is that what
think
he
so?
said? He said, "Oh yeah, I'm super proud of this one."
He was probably like, man, he could have chiseled less.
That's not the
He
right
could have
thing.
chiseled a bit less.
That's not the right one.
Imagine how scary that is for the chiseler.
I know.
Because that guy had power.
He had a lot of power, and everyone was gonna see.
Yeah.
And it's cold.
Yeah.
It was cold.
You
in
ever
that
think
studio.
they purposely did it? Like for some random statue just to demeanor him?
Yeah,
They
he's
use it as
fucking
like
dumb.
What if this is just a big, practical, endless joke?
Yeah, he hated that story.
On
David.
David.
So he was just
Oh.
kind of like, heh
a big joke. This is all a prank. And this is gonna last forever.
He's like, you guys think I wasn't hung. In actuality, I was a dog.
That was the artist.
Amen.
Amen, brother. Okay. Okay, actually, how about we, let's do some more sponsors? All right, guys.
Yeah, we got a fucking...
We got a lot of sponsors now because
People are wanting to... Since Dimitri died, I spent all my money on handkerchiefs.
handkerchiefs.
I've been so upset. I've just been crying.
Gotta watch out for him. Make sure you ET phone on him when you leave.
I've been crying a lot. Tissues, Kleenexes.
If I ET phone home you and my fingernail gets under your fingernail,
Yeah.
is that inappropriate?
That's too inappropriate.
That's
You need to have
crossing the
control.
What?
line. That's out of control.
Yeah.
We're crossing the line.
You need to be in control of your pinker pointing.
Pinker pointing.
I'm sorry, I'm still
Pointing.
trying to get my voice boxed.
yeah, yeah.
I call it forking.
It's hot in here.
It's hot in here. Okay, sorry. A couple sponsors. We need to make money somehow. It's just not working out. So, this episode of Two Brothers in a Van is brought to you by the American Broads doll. Have you ever had an American Girls doll? But are they confusing, loud, and cute? I don't think so.
No,
you,
they're not.
you need an American Broads doll. They come exclusive with stubble and hangover eyes.
You bet. A half a smoked joint in one of his pockets, and like 2 lighters that don't work,
In the other.
and a vape pen that he's gonna get rid of soon. Yep.
Wait, ladders that don't work?
No, lighters.
Oh, I thought you said...
2 lighters that don't work.
Yeah, those are in the other pocket.
They got
And
fluid.
ladders that don't work,
And
which are
ladders
just
that
sticks.
don't work.
Just 2 long sticks that go up to the ceiling.
Yep. You gotta put it together. Some assembly required.
The other sponsor is a public service announcement. Actually, this is the
okay.
government.
Yeah.
Give us
No,
money.
we have to do this.
No.
How about you stop fake laughing after real laughing at someone's joke? Okay? This hurts people.
It does.
You know what I mean?
There needs to be consent. Somewhere in there.
How are we gonna solve this one?
Okay.
We're actually coming out soon. A little bit of merch, you know. I'm plugging some merch. Which
Oh,
is,
you're plugging?
Yeah, I'm plugging.
Oh, damn,
I'm
boy, I
coming
see.
out with, besides the American Broads doll, I'm coming out with a set of videotapes, VHS, pristine, of you know, instances, scenes where, you know, you should either have to ask for consent or not ask consent, and it's acted out by the cast of Barney, now grown up.
The people behind the, like...
Yeah, the kids who were in Barney, the dinosaur.
Oh, I thought all those kids were in costumes.
No,
No, they were real people.
they're real people.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they're grown up.
I knew the dinosaur was real, but I didn't know the kids were
Real
too.
Yeah, and we have a guest surprise in VHS tape. I believe it's 24, episode 64. Yeah, a surprise guest, Macaulay Culkin. Fucking Macaulay.
Okay, awesome. Well, hey, that brings us to our last segment. This is a segment that we like to call
Asking on a dog, yeah, yeah.
Adult. Asking an adult. Ask asking an adult.
AAA. This is when we ask an adult questions just we need to know.
We're trying to figure it out.
We know nothing.
Anchovie, since your name also begins with an A, I'm getting a weird connection.
That's 4 A's.
That's 4 A's. Asking an adult, Anchovie.
Anchovie, do you think that you have the capability of answering these questions right now?
Anchovies answering the asked questions.
Yes, he is.
Oh my god.
You illiterate.
Apathetically.
Apathetically answered. Asking an adult.
Okay. Okay, first question. What is the difference between bachelor or bachelor parties with only one friend and an affair? So, okay, let me explain that a little bit better.
Okay. That's confused.
Sounds deep.
You're one of
Okay.
those guys who only got girlfriends?
No.
And you don't want to fuck them?
No. No, okay. A bachelor party. It's just you decide to have a bachelor party. You're getting married. All of your friends are okay, let's do this. But it only ends up being one friend.
What's his name?
That's not the point.
Andrew. It's
Sorry.
Andrew.
Andrew.
I thought it was integral to the plot. Sorry.
Okay,
It's
so
Andrew.
no. So
It's
you,
Andrew.
so your friend Andrew is the only one that could actually do it. So you guys go out on a, technically it's a little honeymoon before your wedding. Is that an affair or is that a bachelor party?
What do you do?
It's not a bachelor party, but it's not an affair.
But you're going on like essentially like a little weekend honeymoon
Secret retreat.
with another person before you get married.
Yeah. You should ask for consent.
Also, is it gay if it's same sex?
Sometimes, I don't know. I just don't know anymore.
Because bachelor parties, you usually hook up with every single one of your friends every night, right?
Each one in a row. Sometimes if you have more than
Oh,
the
so
amount
you're
of
saying
days.
it's too real. You got
what we're
too
saying,
much
man.
alone with one person.
Exactly.
It's
Okay,
too
exactly.
real. There's
Imagine-
too much connection.
There is like, okay, maybe 3 is a party, sure, but you and another person.
And it's probably the friend that you like used to watch porn with. And you're like, we don't talk about that anymore because you realize
That was some gay shit.
that was gay as fuck. But you still had to do it.
Right,
'Cause You had to
right.
learn how to get to the porn.
You know,
It's important.
someone else has to show you.
Yeah.
That's
How to
gotta
get
be
there.
an affair. That's an affair.
Do you talk about it?
About the affair?
Both.
Marriage counseling after the honeymoon. Immediately.
Immediately.
I think immediate.
You get back
Immediate.
and you go straight there. You don't even go home.
So that's your
You still have
answer?
yeah.
Okay.
You go straight there.
Your honeymoon is the marriage counseling?
If your friend is the marriage counselor,
I like it.
You agree with that?
Yep. All right.
Okay,
next
awesome.
Question.
Sorry, next one. Okay. What else can rappers feel badass rapping about if swerving lanes is used to feel badass in songs? That's really not that badass.
Swerving
it
in
sounds like they're
lanes.
drunk driving.
It sounds like drunk driving, which
That's-
they sing about. So we can't talk
Oh, is
about
that what they're talking about?
Swerving lanes? Yeah, that's what they're talking about. It's a
I thought-
metaphor, motherfucker.
I thought it meant
Oh, that's
like
what it's about? I don't know.
I thought
I just like swerving lanes, huh? That sounds like drinking and driving.
You know what? Weird. See, this is why we talk about these things. I thought that they were like wanting to go fast and like swerve through traffic and then like, you know, you know?
It's not that badass. It just gets
Exactly.
everybody else aggro.
Oh wow, so they're talking about
Probably
drunk driving?
Yeah.
Could
Which
be.
is dangerous.
Let's look up the lyrics.
Someone want to look up some
You do it.
lyrics?
I don't know anything about
Okay,
this song.
wait, okay. See, this is what I was thinking. I was in traffic and I thought like I needed to get home faster to my brods.
Pronto.
Because he's calling on
I
me.
had dinner on.
He had his siren yelling on, his siren singing.
I was about to soups on your whole face.
Soups?
Soups on.
Soups on, soups
Soups
off.
on, soups off.
Hold on.
I
So
haven't had a cook.
so I was trying to get home
Yeah.
but there's traffic and I was like, okay, I could probably work through this traffic, right? But like you know, I was like, I'm not gonna be able to do it if it's only one lane. If I stay in one lane. So I started swerving and I started feeling a little badass, you know, I put some
Inciting fear in others.
Miley Cyrus on,
Yeah,
feeling
Miley
really
Cyrus.
cool.
Yeah, yeah.
And And then I was like, you know what? Maybe
What?
this is what the rappers are talking about.
But then what? What did you feel when you got home?
It's by Lil Boozy and Webby, right?
He was a little bit boozy, wasn't he?
What does it
He was
say?
a little
What does
bit
it say?
It
boozy.
says swerve right, swerve left, swerve right, swerve left, I swerve left, swerve right.
Keep going, keep going.
Swerve right, I can't. It's so bad.
Keep going.
I can read it. You want me to read it?
You ain't never had shit, swerve on him. For your daddy
Who
in
you
the
talking
pen, swerve on him. Acting bad off that gin,
Hey.
swerve on him.
Yeah, he's drunk driving.
Are you
Hit
sure?
his block and act again. Fuck nigga.
He just, whatever he
Yeah,
rhymed with
swerve on him.
again,
Swerve.
was gin.
And his name's Lil Boozy, so I think that we closed the case here.
Case closed.
That was a cold
closed.
case file.
He's
Case
done.
closed. Thank you for answering that for us and
been-
singing that song.
I've been scared.
Swerve on him. I bet we sang it better than the actual song.
Probably. And there was probably more beat and rhythm when we did it
I think
than
so.
when they did it.
I'm glad we got it recorded.
Yeah, me too. Okay, so next question. Very important question. How do they ask the fat people used in fat documentary cutscenes for consent?
Say it again.
Okay, you know, have you seen like those fat documentaries?
Yeah.
And they're always like the like serious music's going, and then like it's like a couple cutscenes of a fat person from behind, and they're like, you know, this many percentage of this statistic of this many people die from being obese and diabetes and all that.
Diabetes.
Feet's falling off left and right.
How do they ask them for consent to show that, and how do they feel when they see that part?
They got balls up, bro.
Yeah.
Just go straight in, dive in.
No, what you do is you go to a doctor,
Uh-huh.
a surgeon, because most surgeons are psychopaths. So, yeah, so like when you ask him, just like, hey, if you get any fat fucks in here, and then you got cut off their feet, can you like,
Record that shit.
can you hit them up? Because I want to make a documentary. And I'll pay them.
Oh yeah, they get paid, right?
And then,
That's fat money.
And then when they come in,
That's
the
probably
doctor
why
goes,
it's okay.
hey, you want to be in a documentary about how fat you are?
We'll pay you.
We'll pay you.
We'll pay you. How do you feel using fat money? Is it like drug money?
I don't touch any of it.
You don't touch fat money?
No, it's just like the cocaine, cartels down in Mexico.
Yeah.
It's not vegan due to a lot of people dying. You know.
People dying?
Yeah, for cocaine, like for a long time. It's probably the most
Since the
non-vegan.
80s.
I thought you switched back to being fat. Oh, but I guess people die by being fat
They
too.
died, so cocaine, fat. It's the same.
It's the same.
It's all the same.
Okay. So then, like, would you ever receive fat money from someone?
Hell yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah?
You wouldn't feel
yeah.
bad, like it's like drug money. you
Yeah.
Nah.
know? No?
They're scrutinizing me on film.
What? No. Okay, no.
They're like gonna be like, yeah, this is what happens when you're so fat, you're gonna lose a leg. And then now you're gonna go home one day without your feetsies. And you're gonna pop on the History Channel or wherever channel,
History
BBC
Channel. It
or
probably is on Facebook.
wherever on Netflix or HBO Go. You're gonna pop on there and you're gonna be like, hey, that's me. And then it's like, and then it's all like sadness. The
It's just-
entire documentary.
Yeah.
So then, now
Who's it for? Like, who is that for?
Fat documentaries?
Like, they know. They
know. They definitely
They
know.
are aware. No one's like, what?
What?
That
I
can
didn't
happen?
know. Too late for me.
But what if, okay, say you didn't get fat money from fat documentary. Say someone was trying to pay you in fat money,
And I said no.
and you said, would you
Well,
say
what
no?
would you
Well,
say?
no. I
Would you
say-
feel morally, like, obligated to deny that fat money?
Yeah, what?
See, like, I wouldn't see it as fat money. I would see it as my time money. Like, my time is worth this money.
Get money, swerving lanes. Get
You know,
the
that
sense.
time is money kind of thing.
Yeah.
So it's not fat money.
I'm sorry.
It's time money.
Mars is prone to tornadoes.
Yeah, we're actually in the middle of one at the moment.
Yeah, it's
so
coming. It'll
we
be
should
here
probably
in, like-
finish up this podcast because I think we're getting to the eye of the storm.
Getting blown away in some cocaine.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. All right, last question.
Dimitri stash.
Oh, look, a little Mars dog. Oh my gosh. Okay, last question. So, should two Spanish speakers who don't speak English very well ever have an English conversation?
Can they understand each
Yes.
other in one
It
language?
should be filmed
Wait, what?
for the world to see. Everyone should see that.
But you gotta make it artsy, like Paris, like film artsy.
Yeah, like black and white with
Yeah.
really, really dark blacks.
But it's like, hey, just speak in Spanish if both of you know.
No,
that-
I want that awkwardness to just stick to the walls.
It's gotta be
You
awkward.
can see it. And they don't even know. They both
They
think
just-
the other one is an English speaker.
Right. But hold on. Yeah, I guess
Picture the
you're
film.
right.
It'll be perfect. It'll be an Oscar-winning award.
Will we get Spanish money off of that, or
What we should do is get Hunter on this.
oh no, guys, it's
Photograph.
picking up. Anchovie,
Contributing to my cold.
Well, I'm sorry, everyone, but
Weaklings.
thank you for being on the podcast, Anchovie. It was really, really nice to
a
meet
house
you,
and a train.
and I really hope you and Marley and me all have a great Molly and me.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna.
It's I'm
Oh, are you?
Show little Hunter what's up.
It's so much wind.
Bye, everyone. Thanks for listening.